Alright? Okay. Now, you guys know my channel. I go against theory of evolution, reincarnation, and other theories. Today, this presentation is going to be on reincarnation. I think this is a stupid religion. I know both evolution and reincarnation both have good arguments, but against Christianity, it doesn't hold up. I'll explain why it does not make sense, and why it can be mistaken for making sense. And we start our presentation real soon. But first, I ask you guys to subscribe. I only got 4 subscribers right now. Hopefully, people will watch this and want to subscribe or watch my other videos, like the one that I have that, about dinosaurs still living. I'm going to be trying to do other ones, putting more details into them, but these are quick presentations. I'm going to try to do bigger presentations. I'm going to try to maybe do some gaming and stuff on that, so please subscribe, to see my content, to look at some of the stuff, and if you're not saved, to get saved. Please stay and watch this. Okay, now, I cannot help you if you have a hardened heart to where you do not believe in God no matter what. That is being a fool. Okay, so I'm not exactly saying this, but this is in the Bible, that if you do not believe in God and you do not listen to reproof, which is proof that you're wrong, that's what reproof means. If you do not listen to reproof, then you are a fool. That's what God said, okay? So please watch this. If you believe in reincarnation, I want you to change your mind afterwards and hopefully get saved by Christ. But anyways, how can this be wrong? Well, the devil. We know that the Bible is the most historical and scientifically accurate book. The devil can, make you believe in certain things. Certain people believe that they remember their past life. I disagree for many reasons. Because the devil could have done it. They could have forgotten a story that they've been told. Or they kind of got a story mixed up. But anyways, the devil in the Bible, which is the evil person that has tricked Eve into eating the fruit, which then told Adam and about it, and Adam ate the fruit as well, which now we have sin and death. The devil can manipulate you and deceive you. If he can make others tell the future, like witchcraft or sorcery, he can also make you see things as well. If the devil can make, horrible spelling, make us believe ridiculous theories like evolution, he can make you believe in, evolution, Hinduism, and others. There's a stupid one that where this is religion that says that every religion goes to heaven. And I'm like, how does that make sense? It doesn't make too much sense. And I don't know, somebody pulled that out of their butt. Like, I don't even know who made it. But their New Age movement, but in the Bible, it says that seers, which are fortune tellers and people that can see the future, there's and psychics and witchcraft people, which some people do not believe in witches or warlocks. They are real, but they do not do like Harry Potter. Okay, they don't do that. They do actually do spells, and they do certain things, and they do witchcraft and curses. But it isn't the same as Harry Potter stuff. Um, the devil, they get their power from the demons. That's what it says in the Bible, that sorcerers, witchcraft, people that do witchcraft, and fortune tellers, real fortune tellers, not the fake fortune tellers, but the real fortune tellers use the devil's powers. They get their power from the demons. So if the fortune teller can read your future, and it actually is a real fortune teller and actually did read your future, the devil is telling her or giving her a hunch on what your future is going to be. And if the devil can put that in your head, or her head, or his head, whoever's fortune telling you, put that in their head, they can see your future, they'll say it. And if it happens, then wow, interesting. But that was because of the devil. So why could not the devil put in somebody's head that they was alive at another point, and gave them information to make it overwhelming, looking like that they did live the past life, and they do remember the past life. But there's other things that can go against this, but I'm gonna be discussing this for a bit. No, and that it makes plenty of sense that the devil could mess with people's brains. If the devil could make people believe that they came from a rock 6.5 billion years ago, well, no, not billion, but million years ago, what the heck? If the devil can make you believe that all religions go to heaven, if the devil can make you believe that that recarnation happened, well, I think that's ridiculous. And if the devil can make you believe that nothing is real, because there is this religion that's just really dumb. I don't know the name of it, the reason why I didn't put it down. But they believe that they do not exist, but they think they exist. Which makes no sense. But like I said, if the devil can make you believe that the world is millions of years old, that you came from a rock, that you had a past life, make you believe that you don't exist, make you believe that all religions are right, which it doesn't make sense to me. It might make sense to you, but that's because of the devil putting this in your head. Now I'm gonna get. I don't know if you guys believe in the devil or not, but let's go to the next slide. But other reasons why it cannot be real, or it can be mistaken to be real, is forgetfulness. There was this girl, I don't know her, I forgot her name. But anyways, my grandpa was telling me about this. She thought that she remembered her past life. So, she went up and she started telling stories about her so-called past life out in Europe, or Europe area. And they started, studying on it, and they found out that her grandma came from Europe. And those stories that she was telling other people was of her grandma when she was a little girl. And it didn't line up. And we knew that her grandmother, was it a great-grandmother or grandmother? I don't know. It was one of those. Told her these stories, and she didn't remember who told her. So in her mind, she thought it was her past life instead of her grandmother's life. Stuff like that happens all the time. There was this person. He was in the military. There's a squad of helicopters going someplace. He was in one of the helicopters. The helicopter right next to him got shot down. But he believed, and he would swear up and down, that he was in that helicopter. But many witnesses put him in the other helicopter, which did not go down. But He knew that the helicopter went down, and in his brain he thought that he went down with the helicopter, and he would swear that he went down with the helicopter. And he believed that he went down with the helicopter, but many witnesses put him in the helicopter, which did not go down. Hillary Clinton. I forgot which incident this was, but this was not too long ago, so hopefully you guys remember. But she believed that when she was getting off this airport, she was getting off the airport, she had to duck down from gunfire and all that because of terrorists, and there's gunfire, and she was scared, and that's what she said. But really, there was no gunfire. Nobody fired. Nobody was ducking. There was video footage of it, and in her mind, she thought that was happening, but it wasn't. In fact, some of that stuff happened to me. When I was a youngin', the neighbor owned cactuses, and the bus stop was near his near his house. Back then, when I was a little kid, I don't remember what age I was at, but I got the needles. I got the needles of the cactus in my elbow, but Dad thought it was in my knee. Which, seriously, my dad thought the needles were in my knee, but it was actually in my elbow. This happened to my dad and my aunt before, his sister. My dad ate something, didn't like it, so he barfed in the trash can, but Etta remembered and believed that she was actually doing that, not Dad. But it was vice versa. My grandpa confirmed it, and my dad confirmed it. But my aunt believed that she did that, and it wasn't Dad. So that was wrong. And that was because of getting it mixed up. And that happens sometimes. Now, the Bible came from God and other people that would, that had fellowship with people that, had fellowship with God. And we know that the Bible is the most historical and scientifically accurate. And the Bible does make very, very, very much sense. And if you believe that the Bible is wrong because of because of copy over copy over copy, you are mistaken. That is not the case. Do your homework on how the Bible was made. It wasn't just made from no Jews or from one line of people and then gone through. It was made by many, many different authors, and these authors back up each other's work over thousands of years. Well, thousands of years in some cases. But, the King James Bible is one of the most accurate. There is no contradictions in the King James Bible, but in some of the other simplified versions, you could say there is. It's because how they simplified it. But in the King James Version, there is no. It has the same meaning, and it has no contradictions in it. So it's quite true. It was, if you look up this, history on the King James Bible, it's very interesting. And there's a couple other cases of people forgetting and believing that they were in a situation with what they were not in. Number 3, a lot of aspects and parts of it does not make sense. Like the one is, what is in charge of making you become a rock or something like that? In the regular recarnation theory, you live and you keep on living until you get something right. What is that you get right? What is the judge? Who is the judge? They do not believe in any God. So who is the judge that tells you, hey, you've been good, so you're a dog, or you've been good, so you're an elephant? Who's the judge that says, oh, you done the right thing, you done what you did? No, you're not going to be reincarnated again. It doesn't make sense physically. Um, really, like I said, the Bible, there's many proof that Jesus died on the cross and that he did resurrect, because there was 500 witnesses to be there after his resurrection to see him. See his holes in his hands and the hole in the chest, well, not in his chest, but in his side. To see him, uh, right after the resurrection, it would be really easy to identify Jesus. Heck, even Roman soldiers, a lot of Roman soldiers after his crucifixion believed that that was the Son of God. Like, there was a few that were like, wow, that was God? Because, what happened? And it was marvelous. It would have been marvelous. And God, resurrected. Jesus resurrected. And his disciples seen him, and many other people seen him. Over 500 people seen him. And this was not a joke. It was no hoax. There was many proof that he did die. There's proof that in documentaries outside of the Bible, there's letters and all that on what Jesus did before his crucifixion, letters and all that about his crucifixion and all that. Pontius Pilate was a part of this. This was a lot of stuff was happening at that time. And there's all the factual evidence within the Bible and outside of the Bible shows that Jesus did live. And if Jesus lived and died and resurrected, what would be the purpose of it? Knowing that is, how did he resurrect? If God did not exist. He said he was the Son of God, and that he was going to resurrect 3 days after his crucifixion, and he did. There's many witnesses and many documentaries on it. He did die. He was out of his tomb. There's, like I said, many, many documentaries on it. So why did Jesus die on the cross for our sins if reincarnation was real? The answer is he wouldn't need to die. So why would he? There is many documentaries on the wonders of God. There's many things going for the Bible, less for reincarnation. Like I said, you guys do not explain all that. Now, Hinduism, I think it's Hinduism, it also believes in reincarnation somewhat. They do believe in a God, but they believe that you will not go to heaven until you get, until you get the religion right. So you'll keep reincarnating until you get the religion right. But there's still problems with this. Like I said, the devil could be putting this in their heads. They could be forgetting something here, or believe that something happened to him, which did not happen to him. And like I said, Jesus died on the cross. So why would he die on the cross? In Hinduism, Jesus did not exist. Why would Jesus die on the cross? Why would the flood happen? There is much proof of a flood. There is much proof of a greater atmosphere and the dramatic changes of the earth because of the flood. There is much proof of documentary. There's many documentaries about a flood outside of the Bible. There is much proof for a flood outside of the Bible in the world. They believe that they found Noah's Ark. I think that the evidence is well, and it fits the description of a Egyptian cubit exactly. The exact dimensions. It looks like a boat. It is confirmed to be a man-made structure. They see rib timbers. It was fossilized. It was in the mountains of Ararat. So, if Noah's boat was uncovered, it would be awesome. That was cool. There's rocks in the area with holes in them, which were thought to be used, which they do use these. They don't use them anymore, but they did use these as weights, so the ship didn't tip over in the storm. They had many of those. They found many of those laying around. They found tools around. They found metal hammer. They found pitch. They found gopher wood. it found out that it was a man-made structure. That they went up a hill and they found a carving of a rock with a boat and 8 people. It was like a carving, or looked kind of like it. So it looked like it described, Noah and his landing. Um, you guys can see the video. Uh, uh, you know, so. But anyways, I'll probably put it in the link into the description. I'm not gonna say I am. Oh yeah, okay. I'll put the link into the description. Okay, so y'all can see that. See that Noah's boat. That the Turkish government has uncovered Noah's boat. Now, there's many, 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 many boat theories on what happened to Noah's boat, whether it is actually findable or not, whether they did find it or not. Now, they say they found it. I think that it looks good. Evidence looks good for it. Um, I don't know the entire story. You guys want to check that out? But please get saved by Christ. Like I said, your theory does not make sense. You could be forgetting something. It could be the devil putting this in people's heads. And many, many other things. So, please get saved today. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.